My name is Paola Marlene Cimental Carrillo. And San Suu Kyi. Once there was a young woman named Suu Kyi. She came from a rich Bernese family who traveled the world. Her husband and their two children were living in England when the phone rang. My mom has fallen ill, she said to children. I have to go back home to take care of her. She planned to stay 3 weeks, but from the moment she landed, she found herself involved in a gang in military later. He had taken over the country and they imprisoned anyone who opposed him. Suu Kyi spoke against and quickly got lost and support. The dictator realized young woman was powerful. He had a choice: the country and never come back, or you say stay. Suu Kyi, about it. She very much wanted to raise her husband and children in England, but her people needed her. I will stay, she said. Suu Kyi spent most the next week, 21 years, in prisoner. She met people spoke about. She won the Nobel Peace from Peace and inspired millions of people, her country across the world, and we live in her house. Balkisa Chaibo. Once there was a girl who wanted to become a doctor. Her name was Balkisa, and she really good at school. One day she discovered that her uncle that had promised her marry her to one of the cousins. Balkisa won horrified. You can't force me to get married and go. I want to be doctor. Unfortunately, the country where when Lisa lived parents arranged with daughters when they still children. Her parents agreed to postpone the marriage, but after 5 years, Balkisa lost of living had and burned stone the night. She was terrified. Today, Balkisa Ida is university student, had to become a doctor. She also competing for other young girls to follow her exam and say no to forced marriage. Brenda Chamban. Once there was a girl who had curly red hair and loved the draw. Her name was Brenda. When she was 15 years old, Brenda called at Walt Disney Studios and really got to draw. She said, "Will you give a hug?" They told her to back in the touch. She was older and had some training. That's exactly that. She studied character animation in Cal Stars and 5 years old. That's when I released Princess in their who helps they had been here. She promised her that she would create a new type, strong, independent, and brave. She's so. Princess Merida in Brave in anything would help best. She is a fantastic archer and wanders around on the horse, feasting off bears, on having amazing adventures. Brenda Bassett's character of her little girl. She also worked on many other award-winning films, Little Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mine, and The Lion King. Brenda became the first woman to direct two animated features for a major Hollywood studio with Princess of Egypt.